and his life is a bit of a mess. I'm sorry. Like, it's just like, how does this all happen to you? How does this all happen to one person? Hey guys, and welcome to This Is a Read. Today we are reviewing the book Concrete Rose by Angie Thomas. So Concrete Rose is about I think he's 17, like 17-year-old Maverick who has recently found out that he's a father. Maverick is also the son of a gang member who's currently in prison, but there's like two different gangs inside the area. I think one of them is like Garden Disciples, something like that, and the other one is like the King Lords, and I think he's the son of a King Lord. So his dad is kind of like an icon in the kind of like in the community, so people know who he is, and they all give Maverick some kind of nickname, say because he's like the younger version of the dad. But he's also not really like the younger version of the dad. He's a bit like, can I live up to that legacy in a way? Can I? Or is that legacy even for me? However, when things go from bad to worse, Maverick feels the need to step up and it basically secure the reputation of his family because something horrible happens. So now it's up to him to prove to himself that he is a man, and in a way what contributes to you being a man. So yeah. So was this a read? It was definitely a read. I feel like this book was definitely a cautionary tale for a lot of young people and some adults too, because it really did show that every action has a reaction. If he went through with every action he did, it could have been completely disastrous, like completely disastrous. And his life is a bit of a mess. I'm sorry. Like, it's just like, how does this all happen to you? How does this all happen to one person? I know this is probably some people's story, probably, but come on now. At this point, we need to reevaluate. Even at one point, something else happened to him, and then his mum is like, did I fail you? Like, what is going on? Like, why is this your life? And, oh yeah, his life is a mess. I'm sorry. It was also a fast-paced book, which is what I prefer, but there were some times where I felt like something did drag. One thing that I really liked about Angie's writing is this is all told in the perspective of Maverick. So what she did really well was literally capture the thoughts and how a teenager would actually react, because sometimes when you're reading it, you're thinking, like when Maverick was quite upset about his girlfriend basically saying, I don't really want to date or like, you know, have a child with someone who's in a gang or who's selling drugs, something like that. He's a bit like, oh, you don't understand my life, which is true. Like she even says like, I don't understand your life, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't understand. But the way he was reacting, it was kind of like, how do you not see her side? And you forget that like a lot of young people, including myself, we're quite egocentric sometimes because we can only see things from our point of view. We can't really see why someone else would feel the way that they do. And I feel like she captures that really well. Like, she doesn't give an adult voice to a teenager. I would definitely recommend this book. It was quite a lot of tension. Some of the characters were kind of scary. There's one character I'm going to talk about next. He was kind of scary at times. He was scary. I'm sorry. I was scared. It was quite emotional at times. Very emotional. Like there was a couple like scenes, parts of the book which were like heartbreaking. If you haven't read the book, read it and then come back and watch the next part, because this is where I'm going to talk about some characters and there might be some spoiler alerts. But if you don't mind a bit of spoiler alerts, carry on. But yeah, so this is spoiler alert. This is a massive spoiler alert. So my thoughts on the book. Dre was flipping scary. That last scene, oh my gosh, when that last bit when they were together inside the car and Maverick was confessing that he basically flushed the drugs down the toilet and he had like the gun, he was like waving it. I was like, no. I was like I was thinking, if that was me, I would, no, I think I'd pass away right there to the seat. At the beginning when we find out that Seven is in fact Maverick's son, I feel like, okay, because everyone probably already to an extent, they had already accepted that, oh yeah, that's his son, yeah. I feel like everyone was a bit too relaxed. I don't know if it was just me, like everyone was just like, oh yeah, If that were me, isn't this just a little bump in the road? Like, this is quite serious. Like, you know what I mean? The whole part of when they were describing how Aisha got pregnant with Maverick, like what happened? Like, Dre told her to keep him happy, something like that, and that's up. What? Like, what? Like, and it was like, I didn't even know what to say. When I read that bit, I was speechless. I was just like, did I just read it correct? Like, I know it was the mum's girlfriend. That was quite sweet. The conversation with Maverick and his mum when the mum revealed that she is, I think, bisexual, I think. And like Maverick was just like, okay, as long as you're happy. But I was thinking, how? I guess when you're the child, you don't really realize. But it's just funny how when Lisa was like, oh, you don't know, and then he was like, I don't know what. I was like, what? From the first time Mo was introduced, I was like, oh, that's. I kept getting Dre and King mixed up. Like, I'll be reading and I'm thinking, oh, I thought he died, and I'm like, oh wait, wrong person. But anyway, yeah, I really love Mr. Wyatt and the bit where him and Maverick had like a proper conversation, and like Maverick kind of opened up a bit to him. I thought that was really sweet, and I feel like he's really given Maverick like some really good structure in his life, because now he has the job. Hopefully he sticks to the job. Not gonna lie, I haven't read the Hate You Give. I watched the film. The film was actually quite good. The trailer of it was kind of bad though. I don't know. The trailer just didn't give what the film actually was. But when you actually watch the film, it was better than the trailer. Anyway, but you guys have probably read the book. I haven't read the book. I haven't read it. I can't bother. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna do it. But this was the prequel to The Hate You Give. If you have read the book, please tell me your thoughts on the characters, on the themes, and if you agree or disagree with what I've been feeling. And also, when I said Dre, I think I meant King, except for the parts when I actually didn't mean Dre, but I meant King. If this book was put into film, who would you have play the characters? I can't remember his surname, but I think his name's called Caleb, and he's inside Stranger Things. I think I'd put him as Maverick. Actually, no, maybe not him as Maverick. I didn't know who I'd put as Maverick. It was definitely a read. It was fast paced, but some things could have been a bit sped up. I'm not gonna lie to you, some things could have been a bit sped up. I felt like the ending really tied everything together, even though I kind of wanted a bit more drama at the end, but not much drama at the end. I guess you don't really need that much drama at the end. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the review, and yeah, tell me what you guys think about the book inside the comments, and thank you.